Okay, I'm making a new video because I ain't like the other clips, and I honestly don't like hearing myself talk too much. So I'm gonna try and make this short and simple. 4.9 inline 6. I wanted to put a MSD box in the truck, and I wanted to put it inside the cab so it could stay away from the heat and the outdoor elements. One of my main concerns is obviously snow and rain going up near the box itself. So that's why I kind of tucked it sideways a little bit, and I'm going to try to make a heat shield or some type of shield goes this way and maybe a heat shield over here. Now when I first mounted this box up and tried everything, I put the box inside the cab, and don't mind the mess, and it was inside the glove box. I didn't like the fact that it took the glove box space, and also it makes a noise. When I called the company from MSD, I called the service number. The guy said it's very normal. I looked online, people said it's normal. Some people just say mount it underneath the engine bay. That's what I did, so that way I could get my glove box back. So I got space again in my glove box so I can put my paperwork and my extra parts in there. And also I try my best to make it look neat as possible with the wire loom and everything. It's not zip tied or anything yet. It tucked away 100%, but I had to do this for testing purposes because you have to test it before you wrap everything up. Now MSD box is put in there, and all the wires is run over the cab, over the loom, and to the ignition system on this side. Now my main goal for this truck is obviously to put a turbo in. So I already took a few things out. Like if you look in the back of the truck here, I threw away the canister because it was in the way. I'm probably gonna save it in case somebody needs it. I'm probably gonna save it with my extra parts, but I don't need it. Another thing too is that charcoal canister. We'll have to figure something out with it. And these tubes that goes to the smog pump, the air pump. Now, excuse me. Now, I'm running out of time, and I gotta go pick up my son. So I'm gonna try and wire this up. Clean this up as much as possible with zip ties and a wire loom. I'm trying to make all the wiring look nice and factory and tucked away. Unfortunately, the box is red and it's very noticeable. And also I put a sticker up there because I don't know where to put it. I'm going to try to keep all my information for my MSD box in my glove compartment now that I have the space. I'm also going to try and keep the extra pills. The pills are the red limiter chips, if you're not familiar with MSD. As you can see on the box, that white little mini box that's sticking out of it, that's a red limiter chip. And I have a 6,000 chip on it. I want to go down to 5,000 if I could find one. If not, I know MSD sells them, or I could buy. There's a module that you plug in, and you could modulate your red limiter RPM. So I have a 6,000 red limiter chip on it, which should be fine. I don't drive this truck fast. The other thing is I got to run the wire for the adjustment knob. The adjustment knob is for to decrease the time when we're in boost. Now I was told, and I also heard online, that when you put an MSD box, you have to recheck the timing. Right now I'm going to put my air cleaner back on, and I'm going to zip tie all the wiring as much as possible and try to make everything look clean and tucked away. And then I'm going to go get my son to school, and I gotta get back to doing some chores, and I got to go back to work tomorrow. My main concern for right now is just to finish cleaning this up. I'm not going to drive the truck today. I'm going to try to see if I can get this car to the car wash because it's covered in salt and grime. As you can see, this is the best part of living in the north. And I don't want my car looking like this in a few years. I'm still looking for a bed, so if anybody's locally in South Jersey with a long bed, hit me up in the comments. this car might be going away. This is a 2010 Chevy Equinox. This thing is just a pile. It's horrible. I'm going trying to get rid of it or trying to fix it, and also have it in the back of my mind, even though I have a project car that is very old and needs some work. Obviously, I was thinking about getting a crash Impala, like a donor car, and putting a LS in it. I mean, they're all GMs, right? So I wonder if I could put a V8 LS front wheel drive drivetrain on something like this. It might be too much work. It might not be. I don't know. Unfortunately, as you can see me right there, this car also has alignment issues, and as many times I took it to the alignment shop, something else just went on it. If you don't know, this engine locked up on me, and it left me down over there by the bank. So this car might be leaving this area soon, and honestly, it's probably better off if it just leave my site, because every time I see this car I just get upset, and I just don't want to deal no more with a newer Chevy. An older Chevy, yes, but not a newer Chevy, because I don't have luck. I never had luck with this car since I got it, and honestly, if I sold it to somebody that want to fix it or sell it for parts, I could recuperate some money, probably buy a bed for this, and probably buy more stuff for this truck, like the bed and some aluminum factory floor wheels, which ain't that bad in price, just because, let me go over here. If you look at my old videos, when I had my 86 F-150, the Boo Nose F-150, I picked a setup for I think $100 with really good tires, not dry rotted. These are in okay shape, they're just steel wheels. Worst case scenario, I would just paint them gray again. I'm not like in a rush anytime soon to get new wheels. I just want to get the turbo put in and make sure the engine is running top notch, and pretty much get a bed, and I'll be happy. I don't want to make promises to myself or here on YouTube land that I'm going to, do the craziest things to this